Hi, this is Joe from J. Alexander Roofing. I am here at 801 Country Creek Drive, Findlay, Ohio, and I'm here today performing a video inspection of your roof. I was asked out here by D.D. Bills, Realtor at Noakes and Rooney Association, so I'm going to go ahead and begin now. The first thing I want to talk about is the age of this roof. You're probably looking at, I'd say, a 15 to 20 year old roof, definitely the original roof of the house. And then I also want to mention there have been some problems because as you see this end-to-end shingle over ridge vent up here, this ridge and ridge vent over here, along over here, these have all been swapped out. I can tell that A, just from my experience, you know, they look a lot newer. B, you're looking at a Pinnacle, an Atlas Pinnacle roof with an Owens Corning, you know, newer 3-tab cap system. So I can tell something's already been done there. There have been some issues with this roof. The thing that I really want to touch base on, other than I'll show you this real quick, let's take a look at your gutters down here real quick. Completely full of shingle granules. This illustrates that, you know, this roof is aging. That's not necessarily a bad thing though. I don't say it to scare you. That's what these roofs are supposed to do. They naturally wear over time. You lose the granulars, eventually to the point of replacement. But what I want to talk about that does, you know, draw some concern to me is the amount of nails that I'm finding poking up through this roof. I'm just going to start in a brief area here. This is widespread throughout the roof. It's kind of slippery, so I can't cover the whole scope of it. But let's just start, you know, go through them one by one here. Right here, nail popping up through the shingle. That's a rusted out nail coming through. Right here, look at the same thing. Nail coming through the roof. Keep moving up. They continue to get maybe even more widespread. Hopefully my phone's illustrating all these. That's rusted out coming completely through the shingle. That's got to be leaking. Minimal leak, you're probably not even seeing in your house, but it does have to be leaking. Right here, we're looking at another rusted nail coming up through the shingles, starting to rust out. Once again, has to be leaking. Move over to here. Nail coming up through the shingle. Barely see the head, but it's coming up through. Right to here, another nail coming up through the shingle. And then the other thing I want to look at, just so you can kind of see this yourself, I'm giving you what I call the proof is in the pudding concept. I'm bringing you up on the roof, but just so you can kind of do your own homework, your own due diligence. When you look up this roof and you see like maybe the shingle's a little bit raised or there's a bump in the shingle, that's what you're seeing. So when you, hopefully, like right up in here, you see some of that shingles right there that is bumped up and weighed a little bit? I hope my phone is illustrating this, that one right there especially. These nails are starting to work their way up out of the roof. That's probably due to poor installation when this roof was put on. They didn't set their nails, or they used too short of nails, so it's either bad workmanship or bad product. I'm guessing bad workmanship. I don't like some of the things that are going on up here. They're kind of sloppy. Other than that, there's already been a large patch job to go along with replacing all the caps. Your gaskets are wore out. Those would need immediate attention. And your shingles back here, you got some missing shingles and things of that nature. In closing, I've definitely seen worse roofs. This thing could, you know, with some TLC and some attention, it could survive for another 5 to 10 years. But I'd say 5 is the more realistic end of that spectrum. And if something's not done about these nails, you're gonna start, you know, seeing not huge problems initially, but over time you will start to see water spots on your ceiling, and I know no one likes that. So once again, Joe from J. Alexander Roofing performing a video inspection. And now that I'm up here, I'm just gonna go ahead and take measurement for purpose of estimate as well. Thank you.